For those of you that are looking for a card-based crypto hardware wallet that I actually trust and beats out anything else, including Tangem, including Arculus and the like, you do not want to miss this video. Alright guys, welcome back. So as we just saw, there's a brand new card-based crypto hardware wallet that actually solves a lot of the problems that I've had recently with popular wallets out there that have a similar form factor, like Arculus, like Tangem wallet, and ones that are basically in the form of a credit card and have chips. SecuX has been a company that has been a little bit below the radar, but they've solved a lot of problems, including the key problem with some of the NFC card wallets that are currently in the market again. So one of the big things, as you can see on the screen and as you just saw sort of in the intro video, is that not only does this have a screen, which I will touch on in a minute about why that's important, but it also has biometric authentication with a fingerprint. So this is actually executed on something similar to what Hash Wallet was trying to do several years ago, and they may still be in development on it, but looks like SecuX actually beat them to the punch. I do like card-based wallets. In my previous videos, which I'll link above and down in the description, there's a massive flaw with the current wallets that are on the market, and that is the fact that there's no screen. And most people who do not know or ask, well, why does that matter? Why is that so important? Well, if you don't have a screen, you can't confirm the transaction that you're signing. When you sign something that you can't see on the physical device itself, not just the app that you're using, but the physical card itself, that's known as blind signing, and that's extremely dangerous because you're signing something and trusting the software code on the app, but you can't actually confirm it on the hardware device, which completely eliminates the need for a hardware wallet to begin with. That defeats the entire purpose. So what they've done here is they found a form factor that people like. They like cards because they can stick it in their wallet. It's light, it's easy to use, there's no cables, there's no charging, and in this case, they found a way to use a card-based wallet with a chip, like you can see here, and add fingerprint and biometric authentication for extra security, and it has a tiny e-ink screen at the top right here. So what that'll allow you to do is obviously confirm transactions. If you're sending from Bitcoin from wallet A to wallet B, you'll be able to confirm not only on the app, the iOS and Android mobile app, as well as if you want to use the desktop app. This is cross-platform, so you can do both. But in this particular case, you'll definitely want to have a screen to verify that the transaction that you're signing via the app matches what's on the card. That way there's no interference, there's nothing going on behind the scenes, and because the firmware and the code is open source, you'll be able to actually verify and feel confident about the transaction. Now, this is a card-based wallet that I would feel good about using. We're gonna go over some of the details here in a minute, and then of course stay tuned to the end. We'll get you a special discount code and a link down in the description for anyone that wants to do this. I also am gonna be doing a full unboxing and review of this, which is on its way to me right now. So let's dive into some of the details here and go over the SecuX Bio Shield. Again, just doing the recap, this solves a lot of the security problems with the other card-based wallets. Again, Tangem, again, Arculus, and some of the other similar ones that are out there. Let's talk about some of the basic features, the security, but overall the form factor I'm already a huge fan of right now. As you can see on the price, this is on pre-order. I'm filming this in early October 2023. It is going to be released by the end of the month, but there is a pre-order discount right now for $129, as you can see. Normal price for this is going to be $150, which in my opinion is going to be well worth it for everything that you're getting, including the form factor, because I've had people reach out to me saying, look, I don't want a big heavy hardware wallet that I have to charge, that I have to do this, I have to do that. I want something that isn't a card base, but I want it to be safe. And I think this is the solution that we can all sort of agree upon if you want this type of format or this form factor for a crypto hardware wallet. So I'm actually personally excited to use this because I've been waiting for a card-based wallet that solves the problems that I've brought to attention in previous videos. And again, I'll link those videos in detail at the end of this if you haven't seen them. But bravo to SecuX for finally solving that problem. and listening to feedback and really understanding security where it matters, which is really basic. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to have biometric authentication, although that is an extra security feature that is nice. The screen here is the big one. This one, I don't care that it's not color. E-ink is fine as long as I can read it. I know what I'm signing. We're good to go, and I don't have to trust. I get to verify, which is one of the hugest things when it comes to trusting and signing and handling your own self-custody crypto. But I digress. Let's move along here. So a lot of this was touched on in that intro video, but I just want to kind of cover some of the basics here. This is a new type of wallet. It has a mobile app, just like every other crypto hardware wallet that has a card. The nice thing here is it is Bluetooth, so it's not NFC. NFC is near-field communication, where you sort of just tap to sign on the back of the card. This one is going to be Bluetooth. I have mixed feelings on Bluetooth, but I'll tell you what, I'd much rather have a Bluetooth wallet that has a screen versus an NFC wallet that doesn't have a screen. Hands down, no question. Because at least here I have control over what I'm signing, and I'm not trusting a third party, or I'm not trusting the crypto wallet company to do what they're saying via the app on my mobile device. So I'll just leave it at that. Whether you're using Android or iOS, it doesn't really matter, but this still is going to be far superior because you have 2 extra layers of security, biometric thumbprint, as well as a screen. They're going over here. This has a standard EAL5 plus certified military grade chip. Yeah, I believe the Tangent has the EAL plus 6. So the chips, when you get up to the EAL5 plus, 6 plus, and even coming soon the 7 plus in terms of chip security, they're all relatively good, and they're all bank standards. So as far as the chip, it's more about the execution of how you handle the secure data and the private data in between. In this case, EAL5 Plus is perfectly fine. Technically, the Engrave 0 has an EAL5 Plus security element chip, but they go above and beyond using their EAL7 certified firmware and their entire process by independent auditors. But I digress, that's a separate point on a separate video. The point here is that EAL5 Plus is basically what most security chips, that 99.9% of all hardware wallet providers use this type of security element chip, because it's sufficient for what needs to be done, and it just meets most of the standards. So I wouldn't go too far on this. Now, if they had other things like certified firmware, independent audits, those are extra great things to have, and they'll probably roll that out in the future. But just wanted to point out that this is transparent. It has the same chip that most other wallets have, and just kind of going from there. Biometric authentication, again, pretty self-standard, self-explanatory. You can have multiple fingerprints, and we're gonna get here to some of the other coins and features that are actually important for a lot of people when buying and looking at a new crypto hardware wallet. Now, here it has 10,000 plus coins and tokens. So I'm going to go over most of what the main coin support is here, but I'll leave the list here, the link to this, so you can verify specific coins and specific tokens, NFTs, all that stuff is natively supported here. But basically, all the big blockchains that have a lot of volume. So we're obviously talking, you're going to have Bitcoin support, you're going to have Ethereum support, ERC20 tokens, all of them. You're going to have Solana support and all the SPL tokens. You're going to have BSC chain and all the BEP20 tokens. And you're going to have Tron and the TRX tokens. So those are the major blockchains and all of their tokens. In addition to that, you're going to get other coins. And the big thing here is this already has Wallet Connect 2.0 integration, which means that if there's any coin that you don't have supported on here but you need covered, but you use MetaMask, or you use Trust Wallet, or you use Uniswap, or you use basically any other third-party wallet, it's going to connect and it's going to work here. So it kind of covers all of the bases, because coin support, DApp support, DeFi support, and so on and so forth is really important. And obviously you're going to have most of your bases covered here with all the different coins and tokens, not only natively, but between those third-party app integrations, which this does work with, which is huge. And of course, taking a look at the design, they're touching here on, okay, you have a touch to unlock with your fingerprint, you have a 6 to 8 digit PIN code you can do, and of course they are advertising and boasting about the large confirmation display screen, which they should be, because no one else is doing it the right way. This is worth the extra money. I promise you that. I promise you that. Do not cheap out and save 20 or 30 or 40 bucks buying a card without a screen so you can blind sign and end up in a world of pain. Don't do it. It's not worth the risk. The screen matters. So I'll leave it there. And then, of course, as I mentioned here, it is cross-platform. You can do it mobile on iOS or Android. You can use their web application, desktop, mobile, whatever you want to do, you can do it there. Another thing that I like here is they've automatically integrated the Trend Micro Scam Alert, and this is basically just a free software that tracks known scams, smart contracts, honeypots, things like that, and makes it aware to the public. So it allows you an extra step to confirm before you sign, like, hey, for example, this smart contract has been known to scam people or known to cause issues. Are you sure you want to sign? And it kind of gives you that extra step of, oh wait, maybe I should do a little more research before I confirm what I'm interacting with and what I'm doing. It's included in this, which is amazing. And then Wallet Connect 2.0, which is a bridge platform that allows you to connect to MetaMask and Trust Wallet and tons of other dApps and marketplaces and so on and so forth. So research that as well. I'll leave some links for this in the description below if this is something that you're interested in. But this is pretty basic as far as it covers most of the coins that you need. It covers the basic security things that you need, and it solves that huge problem of not having a screen, and also adds biometric authentication. Go ahead and check my link down below. There's going to be an extra 5 to 10% discount depending on when you watch this. In my link below is going to be on top of the pre-order discount or whatever the normal price is when you're watching this. I don't believe you're going to get that discount anywhere else, but this one I'm extremely excited about. Unboxing video, full review video is coming soon. And again, I just want to reiterate to people that hated on my last videos of why I didn't like Tangem or Arculus or a lot of the other card-based wallets, is because security mattered. And this solved that. I love the form factor. I love the convenience. I love not charging. I love all of those things. This solves a lot of those problems by just having a screen and also having the biometric authentication. Gives me extra peace of mind and extra layers of security. So these are things you need to think about before you're in a world of pain and a world of hurt. This costs a little bit more, but that's because putting a screen in costs more, the components cost more, and it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. So just think about that when you're making your decision, and I'll even do some comparisons side by side, this with Tangem, this with Arculus, so on and so forth. So Hash Wallet, same thing, and we'll kind of go from there. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns on this, please let me know down in the comments. I'm actually really excited about this because I've been looking for this specifically, and this solves those problems. I will link down the video at the end of this one, the most recent review I did, and the unboxing that's going to be coming shortly, and I'll update that link. That's it for now, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Crypto Renegade out.